Hey Aries, this is Leah with Half Moon Tarot. I will be doing your February 2024 reading. I've already meditated over the cards and asked that Spirit bring whatever it is that you need to hear, know, expect, and be prepared for. So, Aries, February 2024, honey, whatever it is that you've been working on, it cannot be perfected enough. It is time to release it. It is time to put that project out in the open, right? Because the only way you are going to know if there are any errors, if it needs to be perfected anymore, is that you put it out in the open and you get some feedback, right? I don't care if it's a project or an album or whatever. It is time. You have been working long enough on it. That is an indication of the Knight of Coins, the Devil card, and the Four of Cups. And I understand, Aries, it might be, like this project is near and dear to your heart because you're an artist and you're sensitive about your shit. I get it. All right. I get it. And know that, like I said, it won't be perfected until you get that feedback, right? And you've put yourself in a place to be vulnerable. You've put yourself in a place that you are open to those opinions and those suggestions, right? But I think the overall theme of this reading is that you have to let it out. You got to release that project, okay? I think that a lot of times, right, we come into a space where we put something together from our heart. We do all of that and we want it perfect because if it's perfect, it is without imperfection, Aries, and that is just not possible. Okay? It is not possible for it to be imperfect, for it not to be imperfect, right? So let it out. If there needs to be something that needs to be adjusted or changed, you can do that very easily. It's your project, right? I think that now is the time to not ask your closest family and friends for their opinion on your projects, because I think that those opinions are very near and dear to us, and those can really sway our choice to release it to the public or not, right? I think that the best way to do something, especially within this reading by the Ten of Swords, is to release it to everyone, right? Let everyone hear it at the same time, right? Because there is that saying that the people that support you the most aren't the people that's closest to you. They'll jump on the bandwagon later, right? Because one thing they want you to have is the best, right? They don't want you to be put in a position of disappointment, right? And neither do you. Going back to the Four of Cups, right? Neither do you. And if this is something that you really want, Aries, then you know that you're going to go through a state of growth around it. And I think that's something that you want, but you want it in a certain type of way, and there is no certain type of way, right? So don't release this project to your closest family and friends. There is not that they're intentionally trying to sway you away from what it is that you should, could, would be doing, right? But it is more of protection, right? When we really don't know what it is that you need to be protected from, right? The example that I was going to give was a lot like, a child wanting to be in the music business or the acting business, and the parents are like, that world is wild, and absolutely not. That is not a world for you to be in. Even if you are great in school plays or those college plays at the community center or whatever it is, they see the potential in you. They know how good you are, but they want to protect you, right? Because the world that you want to step in, Aries, is a not so nice world, right? Which for me brings up the music industry, brings up the acting industry. And it's like, if you don't take this chance, you're going to, I don't want to say crumble with the dream, but I mean, that's pretty harsh, but yeah, you will crumble with the dream. Okay, that's indicated into the tower, right? So there are two things that could happen with the tower. You can crumble with the dream or you can grow with it, right? And the only way for you to grow with it is if you jump into it. So if there is a project that you've been working on, Aries, this is the time for you to start releasing it. This is the time for you to let it go, so that you can grow with it. Allow that thing to water you into a space of knowing that you're worthy, knowing that you're good enough, knowing that you have the ability to do whatever it is that you need to do in order to be successful in it, right? So the next card that comes out is the Five of Coins. Now, the trio of the Ten of Swords, the Tower card, and the Five of Coins indicates to me that once this project is released, once you really step into this world that some people might not agree with, that there will be things that are shifted in your world, right? And a lot of times we might feel like we are alone, but honestly and truthfully, this project is building a community for you. Okay? So if you are worried about what a parent might think, or what a friend might think, or a sibling or a cousin or whomever that is closest to you, if you're worried about what they would think, and if you are going to have to decenter them from your lives, one, I would be prepared to do that. Okay. And two, know that whatever it is that you are putting out in the world, Aries, you are putting out something that is going to build a community for you. Okay, that community of like-minded people, the community of guidance, the community to get you where you need to be, especially when it comes to success. That's why it's called the Five of Coins and not the five of anything else. But things have to change and shift in order for that dream to be possible, right? And the Five of Coins is going to indicate different shifts, right? Different shifts in your tangible life, or different shifts in your morals and standards. Not to say that they're going to get bad, but really they're going to be created. You're going to create them just for yourselves. Your morals and standards are going to be for you, and not because, somebody taught you those things, right? Your boundaries are going to be enhanced, especially around your own personal life and the choices that you make for yourself. Your voice is going to get stronger, Aries. And these are all the things that could happen if you push forward and releasing, or getting out into the world and experiencing things that you truly want to experience. And no one else's opinion matters but yours, right? So yes, you can either crumble with the dream and be living up to somebody else's expectations of you, or you can go out there and take a risk. You can take the risk. You can build the community. Or is everything going to be unicorns and rainbows? Absolutely not. But on that other side of it, once you've gotten past the hard parts, once you've gotten past the building of boundaries, it is going to be a world that a community and a life and an income that you wanted, that you've been trying to manifest. Just know that when we grow, everybody can go. Okay? I think the biggest thing out of this reading, Aries, is the fact that with risk comes pleasure and pain. Okay? And if you're willing to go through both, if you're willing to take the pain in order to get to the pleasure, and vice versa, because it's just a cycle, everything is temporary, to get to what it is that you know that you're capable of doing, that you know that you have the capacity to withstand, then do it. Move forward towards it. Okay? Don't let the Four of Cups or that Ten of Swords come in and tell you any different, because you have the capabilities to do it. Okay? But at this time, you've been holding back, right? So it's time to release, and it's time to let it go. You've been working on it long enough. It is perfect the way that it is. And most importantly, Aries, you are perfect, and you have this opportunity to build this community to reflect that, right? To reflect who you are, and all of your perfections and imperfections. All right. Aries, this has been your February 2024 reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.